The community is filling Water Brewery today as the St. Clair Potters Market is taking place.
Our show is comprised of 3 different levels of artists. We have, of course, a percentage of students. Then we have our high-end people, and then we also have our local people. And our mission is to expose the community to good art and to help artists spread their name. That's why we like to get out-of-towners. This is an invited show. There's no application. So when we find these people, we ask them 3 questions. How did you become involved and when? What's your signature technique and what drives you on? And the first 2 are always, they tried it once and they were hooked. I mean, we have one artist here who worked as an engineer and dropped that trade to do clay. I mean, who would do that? I'm not originally from this area, but my husband was dead set on something in the country. So I says, all right, I'll move out here. And we just kept moving until we could afford a place. And we ended up here in China Township. And I didn't know about St. Clair Art Association till maybe 17 years before I found them. And they were looking for a throwing teacher because the former one was retiring. Anyway, I got the job. And that's how I met Sandra. She was one of my first students. And she was out of the box. I knew right away. I bet you if you took a blood sample of her, you'd find clay in it.
I'm sure.
She was hooked.
Just from being very young, I started off in ceramics classes, and I wanted to do it. I wanted to do the work straight out of the box with the clay, and that's kind of, next thing you know, I had a tent, and I'm sitting in the hot sun selling pottery, and I just keep going. I keep thinking that I'll stop one of these days, but only when I run out of ideas, and so far I have not. So I'm just kind of plugging along. These are my Celtic witches, and I really got into making these after visiting Ireland. A hug from Michigan, that was my own design, and I sell these in New Baltimore at a shop. It's called Uptown Girls. We've got a show coming up mid-November, the Potter's Market at the Foundry. A lot of people have started collecting the snowmen that I make, so I'll have more Christmassy things at that show.
The St. Clair Art Association is a members organization that has been around for over 53 years. We have 2 galleries, we have a classroom, we do public art consultations for people all over St. Clair County. A lot of people are just artist enthusiasts and supporters, and that's what we have allowed people to do at the St. Clair Art Association in downtown St. Clair. We are an artist hub, and I hope you come and visit.
From now until October 13th, don't miss your chance to take home a unique piece of art. With MCoast TV, I'm Melissa Painter.